Hello everyone, Alec Alger the SideQuest Gamer here, and welcome to part 6 of my Let's Play of Kirby's Dream Land 2, and I will be skipping a lot of this because I make a lot of foolish mistakes on Cloudy Park. Hey, I'm only human after all. Don't get out of my case. Don't do it. Anyways, we're at Cloudy Park or something. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, and we begin with the usual umbrella enemies and spring enemies and boxes. I changed my mind. This is probably my least favorite level. I mean, sure, like the rainbow drop that you get, that used to really annoy me, but now that I know the animal buddy sequence and power-ups I need and stuff, I can get through it with no problem, but two of these levels are just really bland. I don't know how to describe it. There's like one level that we'll get to later where you have to collapse collapsible platforms by walking on them. And there's just so many of them that it really bogs down the pace of the game. And there's the Weddle Dee. I'm gonna smack that sucker. And there's a boomerang enemy, and we're gonna stomp on that sucker. We just stomped on that sucker. And there's a cannon enemy, and we're gonna make it fall to its death. That cannon had children, you know. Its wife was gonna have twins. Alright, we're going in here, fighting a mini-boss. The umbrella dude with the one leg that's got cyclopean eye. Fun! Fun! Okay. I was like, screw this. I just used the star power up and stuff, and there. I got Koo the Owl. And trust me, Koo the Owl will be very useful in the windy sections of this level, and because this is like Cloudy Park or Cloudy World, I don't know what it was again. I already forgot the name of it. Short-term memory loss. Anyways, I apologize to anyone with actual short-term memory loss. This just only has a hyperbolic statement. Anyways, we got Koo the Owl and the umbrella ability, just going through doors. But we see these collapsing area platforms and stuff. There's going to be a level made entirely of them, and the only way to unblock an area for yourself is to stand on them and walk all over them. But there's just so many of them. It just bogs down the pace. Luckily, this level's pretty fun for the most part, and we're already done. We're done. Woo! Are you proud of me? And I think I get a 1-up. Do I get a 1? No, I just get the Ladybug M power-up. What does the M stand for? I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but what does it even mean? It's not M for Mojo? I don't know. And there's penguins. Okay, I can kind of see why it'd be an inhabitant of this area because, well, if you know your earth science and all that, it's really cold up in the sky. Like, really cold. Remember that scene in the first Iron Man movie where he's testing out his armor at night and then and then his armor freezes up and then he decides, oh, I better go back down. Yeah. Iron Man, that was actually an alright movie. You know, I think it's pretty good, but I don't know, I thought the final battle with what is it, Ironmonger, that was a pretty underwhelming fight. And here I am trying to figure out how to get in that area because unfortunately Koo the Owl cannot fit through it. And he can... Okay, this is the area where you need the rainbow drop, but I don't have Kine the Fish with me, so unfortunately we're going to have to go back to this level soon. With a little bit of backtracking, and I do screw up in the backtracking where I lose Kine the Fish a little too early by dying. Yeah, we'll get to that. So we're just going through that doorway, and then there's that area we'll have Koo the Owl for you, just so it can use that. It can bypass the wind in that area where you have to go right, but because we don't have Koo the Owl, we'll have to go left and finish the level. I go in there thinking that it might have the exits, but it doesn't. It's the rainbow drop. So we go in there and we exit the level. You know, these levels are actually pretty short. Although the raw file for this was 30 minutes long. Although once I shave off all the extra stuff we don't need, I think we'll be at least a 24, 25 minute, maybe 20 minute even, because I die on the boss of this level. Oh, speaking of which, you know that blob that showed up in the cinematic at the beginning of Cloudy Park or whatever it was? Well, that's foreshadowing the boss. That lump is the boss, and you'll see what it is. And it's kind of familiar, although it's kind of a reiteration of the previous cloud-like enemies. You'll see what I mean. Okay, we have Kine the Fish, and we're gonna try backtracking. Although, I'll fail, so I'm just gonna skip. Yeah. And there's Gooey. We love Gooey. Yep, and we got the electrical attack, only one problem. I kind of miss a platform. See? I thought I was going to land there, to the rightmost part of that screen, but no, I died. I died. Alright, so I backtrack. Alright, we're going to get Kine the Fish again. Let's try this again. Let's hope I don't screw up, because I'm a human with human error. And human error is prevalent in these Let's Plays. Yeah. And, alright. We're going to get the rainbow drop in level 6-2. And yes, I'm going by the... I'm going to say it by the dashes because, well, why not? Alright, we're backtracking. Alright. One thing I forgot to mention when I first got Kine the Fish is it's probably my least favorite of like the animal buddies because, well, I mean, it controls like garbage on land. Yeah, I know it might be a fallacious reason, and it doesn't really control that well in water either. In fact, the Mario frog suit in Super Mario Bros. 3 controls a lot better than Kine the Fish. That's the ideal swimming controls. Kine the Fish, you just have to press a button, but it's not the most precise. You don't feel like you have the most control over Kine the Fish when he's underwater. And okay, let's not screw this up, alright? We're gonna get that, but we need the 1-up, and look at me, I'm having a little stockpile of 1-ups. And the parts I skipped, I got quite a bit of 1-ups, and alright, we're gonna go left here, get those stars, because those will turn into a 1-up after you get enough. And I try to make ammunition by turning that ability into a star so I can throw it back at this enemy. And let's hope it throws a star. Yep, we got a star. And I don't miss because I'm actually good at this part. Wow, that was quick. I usually have to, like, take this guy out in, like, a minute. Guy or gal. I think jellyfish are genderless. I'm not sure. I don't want any jellyfish sociologists getting on my case about it. How dare you say that jellyfish don't have a gender? Now though, it's just my meaningless commentary, okay? Alright. But now we have the electrical attack. We want Ricky the hamster, so we're going right in this area and probably going to fight another mini boss. No, this guy, this is the inhabitant of Blockland. Any of you ever played that game? I don't know. There's this subscriber of mine named CoolGuy32 who's like really into Blockland, and it looks like an interesting little game. It kind of looks like a hybrid of Legos and Minecraft, although he's like, it's not a Minecraft ripoff. It's been around since like 2003. I'm not too sure. It's been a while since we talked about Blockland. But yeah. Alright, we're going to get Koo the Owl. We're going to get it. We're going to get it, although I try to reach it. Alright. See, you need Ricky's electrical attack for that particular area. I mean, you can't do like a kamikaze electric Kirby for that, but that will cost you a lot of health. Alright. We're going in there, and we're going to fight a little mini-boss. And we're going to make use of the downward electrical attack. Yeah, this enemy has these boomerangs that are pretty much mandatory if you want to get this world's rainbow drop. It kind of looks like big forests. And, you know, when you fight mini bosses in this game, like even like sometimes it just doesn't correspond with the level it's in. I don't know. Maybe it's cross-dimensional. All right, kind of looks like a mountainous region. How high are Dreamland's mountains? We'll find out soon. Seriously, Nintendo or HAL Laboratory should just release, like, they should just release a topography of all the areas in Dreamland. I think geologists would be very appreciative of that, because geologists can play Nintendo games too. And I don't bother finish this level because, well, you already saw me finish the level. Alright, we're in level 3. This is one of the levels that I think that's the one I really don't like. I'm not too sure. Seems harmless now. Alright, we're going to take down these enemies. Take down those blocks. Take down the jellyfish. Take down those 3 jellyfish. Are those manatees? I don't... Oh, they're supposed to be they're supposed to be like teenage frogs. I don't know what that stage is. Pupa? Wait, no, that's butterflies. Chrysalis? Nah, that's still butterflies. Alright, we got electrical attack, and it's somewhat useful, but not as useful as you saw for that ninja enemy with the boomerangs. Okay, this is the level I don't mind. Ku makes this area easier, otherwise Kirby would be like forced into the air pressure and like cycle around that area in its corresponding direction. Alright. Go there. And, okay, this part of the level, not a fan of, because you gotta touch those blocks so they disappear. I find it a little, find it really unnecessary. It ruins the pace. I just don't know why. Maybe keep in mind, this is a great game. I'm not going to deny that, but even the best of games have those levels where you're like, this level. Yeah. I don't know why it bothers me as much as it does. Maybe because I'm just so used to the quick pace of the other levels that I've been just spoiled by it. I'm just entitled to it. I don't know why. But these mummy enemies are rather annoying. I think they showed up in the first game. They're like cyclopean mummies. They're weird. They're really weird. Sakurai has some imagination, I have to admit. And collapse those areas. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm just out of commentary for this section. And I lost my owl. Goodbye, Ku the owl. We'll miss you. Rest in peace, Ku the owl. Alright. Does Kirby dance? Alright. Level 4. I don't think I mind this level too much. It's actually pretty fun. If it's the level I'm thinking it is. Yeah, it looks so far so good. It doesn't look like the level. Those enemies are really annoying. They show up quite a bit in Cloudy Park or something. I think it's is it really Cloudy Park? I can't remember. I just can't remember. Don't blame me. It's my rather it's my rather flawed memory system. And we fight one of these spike enemies. And I screw up because it does its shooting attack. I'm not sure if the previous ones could do that, because I think this is more like for the later ones. Kind of like on Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels, like there are different types of Hammer Brothers. Like they would start running after a little while, but as you progress later in the game, they'll just run at you. Not really the biggest fan of Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels, to be honest. I mean, it's a fun little expansion, but I'm not gonna say it has great game design. No way. That's still actually a pretty alright game. Although if you're to play one version, I recommend playing the Super Nintendo version. because it's got a very unforgiving difficulty. At least when you die, you have infinite continues and you can start at the beginning of the world. But sometimes I like the system that Super Mario All Stars had, where in the lost levels you could start at the level where you last saved, because those levels are really, really hard. Can't believe that was Japan's sequel. Probably one of the more regressive sequels. It just doesn't do anything with the established formula. Alright, this is the area I do not like too much because you gotta suck up those blocks. But here's the thing. You can... Yeah?
Do you want panko chicken or do you want fish fillets?
Panko chicken, please. Anyways, you gotta suck up those blocks, and the thing is, you cannot press downwards on the controller, well, not the controller, the buttons on the Game Boy or 3DS, depending on what you're playing on it. Yeah, just suck up those blocks, but you can't use like a flame ability, so you have to come with an ability already, which is kind of such a bummer. Really bogs down the pace, and I said that already. Alright, I'm gonna suck down those blocks. Suck it down. Suck it down. Kirby's probably gonna gain so much weight, and I don't know why, but I missed that one up. Yeah. The good thing, I usually don't have Kine the Owl during this opportunity, so I cannot do anything, but if you have Kine the Owl, you can actually flap downwards, which is nice. I don't know why I didn't do that for the ground floor for that section, so I can actually use an ability. Alright, we've finished this level. It's rather annoying. As is my commentary. Oh, SideQuest Gamer burn. This is my least favorite level in the world. Yes, this is the one I'm talking about. I think it's worse if you have an animal buddy with you because it's a lot bigger and like enemies are more likely to hit you, and it's like, and I think I lose Kine the Owl. I think I lose it in this section of the level. It's really annoying. You see, you got claps though, so you can actually make a cover for yourself. Say those spiked enemies comes towards you. It's just annoying. As Kirby, itself, you can actually duck. Yeah, don't bring an animal buddy with you. I don't know why I didn't press select and get rid of the animal buddy, but I really like Kine the Owl. It's such a majestic little creature in 8 bits. And there's a rock enemy. Duh. What else is it, SideQuest Gamer? A kidney stone. Okay, I better not joke about that. I apologize to anyone with kidney stones or gallstones. I'm sorry. I hope you get through it. Yeah. Kids, be sure to drink water and don't have a diet consisting of monster drinks or ramen noodles, because that's you can get those by having a bad diet or mainly dehydrating yourself, and monster drinks tends to dehydrate your system or something. I'm not sure how it is, but all I know is kidney stones are quite prevalent with those who have a main diet of monster drinks every breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It really helps to drink water. I mean, here's the thing, like, a glass of soda can count for like half a glass of water. I mean, it's a good idea to drink water in between glasses of soda. Let me know in the comments section below. Have you had a kidney stone or gallstone? Okay, this is bordering on the PG rating. Actually, this is a PG channel. But I think it's really good for our younger crowd to actually be aware of this, so they don't go around with their juice boxes or something, or monster drinks, saying, "Oh, cool, my older brother, let's have some of his monster drinks," and then your 12-year-old friend will be like, "Yeah, let's drink some of that. We're gonna be big kids." Yeah. No, don't deny it. When I was 12, I always wanted to be like the big kids. Who didn't want to be the big kids? They could watch all the R-rated movies. They could watch all the stuff on Netflix without the parents being like, "No, turn that off." Well, if you have responsible parents. When I was a kid, I always envied the kids. Who had the parents who just let them watch like R-rated stuff all the time. Although knowing I'm quite innocent, well, not exactly innocent, but I'm doing alright, so I think it helped that I didn't expose my fragile little mind to R-rated stuff. When I was 12 or 13 and we first got a DVD player, I was only allowed to watch a few R-rated movies. One of them was Terminator 2, because, well, all it really had was F-bombs, and you do see that Patrick, what's his name? You do see his butt in the beginning. You know, the evil metallic liquid metal Terminator. He's played by Patrick, what's his name? All I know is it's that guy from the Unit, who was also on, like, one episode of Stargate Atlantis. I think he's even in like the later seasons of X-Files. It's Patrick something. I don't know. Alright, we have Rick the Hamster. Okay, we're going to go back to in-game commentary. This part, I usually run into these enemies and then lose my power-up, which is kind of a shame, but I actually do pretty good here. Until the very end. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I jumped over that enemy. And there's the entrance and stuff, and just, you're going counterclockwise. Yeah, counterclockwise. And I lost my power up, but the sacrifice was not in vain as I enter this area. And I think I lose Ricky because, well, he's not good underwater. I mean, I think he's the worst underwater. I mean, Kine the Owl can kind of have some control underwater, but you really want Kine the Fish for the underwater sections. Okay, this labyrinth is where I lose Ricky, I believe. Follow my lead. This part really, it took me like 5 minutes on my first playthrough to figure this one out because I always died with those manatee or frog enemies. What's up with those fish in the baseball caps? It's just weird. What's up with that? Oh, wait, no. I think that's a pirate headscarf. You know, I'm not too sure. Alright, I make a mistake. Alright, you go up here. And I'm doing good until this point. You're supposed to go in the upwards one, and I didn't. Because, well, I didn't memorize the level very well. Sue me! Just sue me! Why not? Alright, now we're at the correct area. Seriously, do not go in the other area. Just follow my lead. You know what? I'm going to cut out the part where I go in the other area. Take my word for it when I say I got one of those yellow stars. They're not so yellow in the Game Boy Color. What the heck's Hell Laboratory? We want all the colors and stuff. Alright, this is really exhilarating. Holy, it's like a roller coaster. And if you think you missed those, well, you can try again. Go. See? And I don't know why I missed that one up. Okay, let's exit the level. Exit! And let's see what prize I get. I think I get one up. Nope. I get one of those yellow stars. Like I didn't have enough in this level. Alright. Oh, okay, we're at the boss. Alright, you know that lump in the beginning and stuff? You've seen the cutscene that when you enter this world? There it is. You'll see what it is. And I'm going to skip a lot of this part because I die. And I died. Not going to disclose how, but you're going to see it. You take my word for it. Alright, now we can talk about the boss. Because I'm doing post-commentary, I just have to, like, I don't want to talk about the first round with it. It's just annoying. Alright, we got the lump down, so one of those. It's kind of like a mix of the mini boss and the actual boss of Kirby's Dream Land 1. It's very unique to it. I mean, it's kind of rehashed, but kind of not. I don't remember this in the previous game, so I do remember Cloud-like enemy, but I don't think it was this exact one. So now you saw it in the beginning. You can actually fight it here. It's kind of neat. This is like the only time there's foreshadowing for a boss. Well, unless you read the instructions manual, then you know that King DD might be the final boss. More like Dark Matter DDD. Alright, you just shoot at that eye thing, and you think the eye is down? Well, you're wrong. You're wrong. Because now it's like a mini version of the Cloud enemy. Once we see the bad ending, we'll find out the name of it, because this is unlike its predecessors, because they were a lot puffier. Alright, and the thing is, it spits out those mini cloud enemies that you gotta spit back at it. But that thing blocked my shot. I'm gonna kill it if I didn't do it already, so okay. I make a lot of flubs in this part, so please forgive me. I suck at video games. I suck at them. And it does that attack. You might want to be in the air when it's doing that attack, because it can get the corners of the screen, unlike the downward attack. I'm glad it doesn't do like the arch attack where it goes in a upside down semicircle motion. Yeah. We just gotta wait for more of those cloud enemies to come out. This is kind of a long boss battle if you don't aim correctly. It usually takes me up to 2 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes at most to beat this boss. It's not really hard. It's just there's so many things that can go wrong, and that's the part where I actually did good. All right. I don't know what those things are. Electrodes? You know, the spikes on it? What purpose would a cloud thing have spikes other than being a conductor for electricity? Actually, that's pretty clever design, Sakurai. Now, is that thing an eye or a moon? It's weird. I'd like to say it's an eye, but I can't be too sure. Alright. Let's see if I aim correctly. And I beat the boss. Alright. And Kirby does Kirby dance. Anyways, this was part 6 of Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land 2. Thank you so much for joining me, and remember to stay awesome. As next time, we're taking on the Dark Castle. Ooh, tune in like 1 or 2 days. It depends when I feel like uploading it. Alright, see you guys then.